When I first started looking into business banking, I thought most platforms would be basically the same. I figured as long as I had a checking account, I'd be good to go. But once I got a better sense of what sort of features I actually needed, like fast transfers, easy invoicing, and access to credit, the differences started to stand out. And that's what led me to Bluevine and Novo, two of the most popular business checking services on the market. And in this video, I'm putting Bluevine and Novo head to head and showing you what features they offer, how much they cost, and most importantly, who each one is best suited for. Now, I've tested both platforms myself, from the sign-up process to day-to-day use, and even explored their extra features like integrations and funding tools to see how well they hold up. So if you're running a small business or freelance gig and want a solid banking setup that won't slow you down, make sure to stick around to the end to see which of these two services you should choose. Now, let's jump in. All right, let's open up with a quick overview of each of these platforms and what they actually do. Starting off with Bluevine, they're a financial technology company that's grown pretty popular among small business owners, but it's not a traditional bank. Instead, it's banking services that are provided by Coastal Community Bank, which is FDIC-insured. And what makes Bluevine stand out is how it brings together business checking, bill pay, invoicing, and lending all in one place. So instead of juggling a bunch of different apps, you can manage the bulk of your business finances from a single dashboard. The lending side is also a big part of their appeal. They offer term loans, SBA loans, and flexible lines of credit, which makes them a versatile option if you think you might need funding to grow or manage cash flow down the line. Novo, on the other hand, takes a slightly different approach. It's an online banking platform partnered with Middlesex Federal Savings, which is also FDIC insured, but Novo is designed with simplicity in mind, aimed toward freelancers, startup founders, and small business owners who are after a 100% digital experience. Novo offers business checking, virtual and physical debit cards, ACH transfers, invoicing, check payments, and a wide range of integrations with tools like Stripe, Shopify, and QuickBooks. There are no physical branches, and everything from account setup to daily banking happens completely online. So while Bluevine leans more toward businesses that may also need credit or financing options, I'd say Novo is better suited for those who just want straightforward, low-maintenance banking that plays well with the tools they already use. All right, now let's see how each platform works once you're actually inside. Starting with Bluevine, the sign-up process is very quick and fully online. You just need to go to the website and complete the application. There's no credit check required just to open an account, so it moves pretty fast. And once it's approved, you're set up with a business checking account that includes fee-free banking, digital money management, and a Bluevine Business Debit MasterCard. You can also create sub-accounts, which makes it easier to organize funds by category like payroll, taxes, or savings. Now, for Novo, I'd say the sign-up process is pretty similar to Bluevine and also fully digital, so not much difference there. Novo's dashboard and mobile app, however, are more minimal and easy to use in my opinion. From here, you can send ACH, wire transfers, and manage invoices without extra tools. But one feature I really like about Novo is reserves, which lets you set aside money for specific goals like taxes, payroll, or emergencies. You just assign a percentage of dollar amount to each reserve, and Novo removes the funds automatically. Now, they also focus heavily on integration, so you can easily sync your account with platforms like Stripe, PayPal, QuickBooks, Gusto, Zapier, and more. And if you're already using these tools for payments or accounting, the connection is very smooth. So, all in all, both platforms are easy to start with and offer a fully digital banking experience with very clean interfaces, automations, and fast payment access. Now, let's talk pricing and see what you actually get for your money. So Bluevine offers 3 different checking plans depending on how much functionality you want. First, the standard plan is completely free with no monthly fees, no minimum balance, and no activity requirements. But even at this base level, you earn 1.5% APY on balances up to $250,000, which is a nice bonus for simply keeping your funds there. You also get up to 5 sub-accounts, unlimited transactions, a 1.5% cashback debit MasterCard, and essential features like mobile check deposit, invoicing, and bill pay. Or if you want a few extra tools, there's the Plus plan at $30 per month, but the fee gets waived if you keep a $20,000 average balance and spend $2,000 monthly on your card. In exchange, you get a higher 2.7 APY, 10 sub-accounts, 5 free mail checks a month, 20% off payment processing fees, ACH, positive pay for fraud protection, and a 6-month zero subscription to help with accounting. But If your business is handling larger balances, then the premium plan comes in at $95 a month, which can also be waived if you maintain a $100,000 average balance and spend $5K a month. Now, with this plan, Bluevine offers a 3.7% APY on up to $3 million. 20 sub-accounts, 20 free mail checks per month, 50% off most payment fees, and access to treasury services and priority customer support, which is great if you're dealing with high transaction volume and need faster help when something comes up. Now, if you ever need extra capital, Bluevine gives you two solid options: a revolving line of credit up to $250K that refreshes as you pay, and a business term loan up to $500K with fixed payments over 6 to 24 months, both designed to keep your cash flow running smoothly without the usual red tape. Now, in comparison, if we look at Novo's pricing, they keep it much simpler with just a single plan, but it's completely free. No monthly maintenance fees, no minimum balance, and no surprise charges hiding in the fine print. ACH transfers, mail checks, and even incoming and outgoing wires are included with no added cost. The only thing you need to get started is a $50 opening deposit, and while Novo doesn't pay interest on your balance, it does have a few helpful perks like up to $7 a month in ATM fee reimbursements and exclusive partner perks and discounts, which can save you money on business tools like HubSpot, Zendesk, and Google Ads. And if you want to simplify your business banking with Bluevine or Novo, then you can check out the affiliate links down in the description below, where we get special deals that you won't find if you go directly to their websites. Now, like I mentioned, I've tried both Bluehost and Novo in the past for my own businesses, so I've gotten a pretty good sense of where each one shines and where I've found they fall short. So here's a few things I've noticed while using them day to day. First off, one of the things I really like about Bluevine is how everything is centralized. You're not bouncing between different apps or tabs. Your checking account, bill pay, debit, and credit card activity, and even loan options are all tied into a single clean dashboard. So if you're managing a bunch of financial tasks, that kind of layout can save you a lot of time and cut down on distractions. Now, another thing that I find really useful with Bluevine is the mobile check deposit option. You just open up the app, take a photo of your check, and submit it. What's great is how quickly the funds become available. In many cases, they show up quicker than they would at a traditional bank, and there's no extra fee for using it. It's built right in, and it makes life easier if you're relying on check payments from clients. Now, another big advantage is Bluevine's access to business credit. Whether you need a line of credit or a term loan, the application process happens right inside your account. You don't need to go hunting for lenders or fill out a bunch of separate paperwork. So, if you ever find yourself in a cash flow crunch, having that financing option ready to go is a huge plus. Now, things are a bit different with Novo. As soon as your account is approved, you get access to a virtual debit card right away, so you don't have to wait around to start using your funds. And the app is built with a mobile-first approach. It's fast, easy to use, and gives you quick access to tools like card controls, transaction alerts, and spending categories. Plus, one of my favorite features with Novo is Novo Boost. So basically, if you use Stripe to accept payments, this gives you access to those funds up to 2 days earlier than the standard payout schedule. There are no fees, and it connects instantly, so if Stripe is a big part of your business, this tool is really handy for streamlining cash flow. Next, while they don't offer traditional loans like Bluevine, they do have something called Novo Funding. It's a cash advance based on your account activity. It's not as flexible or predictable as a line of credit, but it's still helpful if you qualify, and everything's managed inside of the app. Now, security is really important when it comes to financial services, and thankfully both platforms check all of the right boxes. Bluevine has two-factor authentication, fraud alerts, and card lock features, and Novo matches these features along with push notifications and easy access to security settings right from your phone. And overall, if you want a full-featured platform with built-in lending, faster check deposits, and all the tools you need bundled in one place, Bluevine has the edge. But if you're more focused on speed, ease of use, and plug-and-play integrations, Novo is super polished and just keeps things simple. So, to wrap it up, both Bluevine and Novo are great services that offer useful business banking solutions, but they're built for different needs. Based on my experience, I'd say Bluevine is a solid fit for small to mid-sized businesses that may need funding or want to grow their cash reserves. Novo, on the other hand, is perfect for freelancers or solo founders who value simplicity and want a banking setup that just works right out of the box. So the right choice between these two really comes down to whether you prioritize flexibility or simplicity in your business banking. And that's all for this review. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, then please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more just like this. As a reminder, if you want to get started with Bluevine or Novo for your business, then you can check out the affiliate links down in the description below, where we have special deals, which you won't find if you go directly to their websites. Now, as always, I enjoy hearing your thoughts, so go ahead and leave any questions or comments down below, and I'll try to get back to them as fast as I can. And finally, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.